Nick Saban really just retired. And guys, I'm out of breath because I went on my phone, I went on Instagram during the end of my class period, and I cannot believe what I just saw. I thought it was a fake account. I'm going to be honest. I was like, oh, it's one of those troll accounts, that you see on Twitter, on Instagram. And I scrolled again. Nick Saban really is retiring. I wanted to scream out. I wanted to go to my professor and say, ah! I wanted to get up in front of the whole entire lecture hall, get on top of the table and say, hey, Nick Saban's retiring, because that's how big of a deal it is for college football. Nick Saban is the GOAT, the greatest of all time college football coach, and him leaving is an end of an era. We're already seeing a huge end of this era in 2023. No more Power 5, no more 14 playoff. We're going to a 12. Nick Saban got sick of it, I guess. No, but the real reason, guys, is probably his health. Like I mentioned in my YouTube short, I was kind of joking about it that Nick Saban's about to collapse on the sideline and fall over and have a, stroke, seizure. I don't want to, make any insensitive jokes, but he is getting old. So, what I meant by that was I thought he was going to retire in 2 to 4 years, maybe 5 years, but not now. The national championship was just 2 days ago. It's Wednesday, It's Wednesday the 10th right now, and Nick Saban just retired. We're not even going to see him in the 12-team playoff. What's Alabama going to do? Oh my gosh, yeah. I don't do videos like these guys. I do my thing. I do like my prepped commentary stuff. I don't do much live stuff in front of a camera. And it's funny because when I make my YouTube shorts in front of the camera, y'all are all like, do you blink? Do you blink, bro? It's because I'm looking at the camera right here and my laptop screen's down here, all right? So when I'm kind of looking up at the camera, I am very locked in, right? So because you don't want to see me make a video like this. So, of course, I'm going to be zoned in on you right now. But, yeah, still out of breath. By the way, guys, Nick Saban did invite me to his retirement party in Turks. There's going to be a lot of people there, a lot of big names I can't tell you about. Nick Saban's definitely inviting the baddies. I know he's, 72 years old, but he's still got a little bit of spunk in him, a little bit of funky. So it's going to be a great time. But, whew, no, I wasn't going to cut this video at all. So I'm genuinely just going to be here, and I'm going to be breathing on the mic for 5 minutes. I just, what? Why today? When stuff like this happens, when there's crazy news that comes out like this, you always think, why now? Because we all knew Nick Saban was going to retire, but really today he was. I mean, I wanted to see this dude in the 12-team playoff. Everyone was talking about how Alabama's going to be a lock for that 12-team playoff because with Nick Saban, of course, 3 or 4 SEC teams are going to get in. Nick Saban definitely had another 3 to 5 years of greatness, but there are also people that say Nick Saban was falling off. Alabama didn't end with a championship, for the last 2-3 years now? And that's a record in the Nick Saban era because he's been getting championships like nothing. But what's this video at right now? 3 minutes and 6 seconds. Oh my God, 3 minutes of all that. If you don't know who I am, I'm Saturday Shenanigans. I post 3 college football videos every single week. And I actually just made one. That's the funny thing. I was getting ready to post a top 5 upsets video of the 2023 season. But now with Nick Saban doing this and pulling a trick out of his back sleeve, I bet no one wants to see that. So we're just going to... Let me talk to the Alabama fans. Alabama fans, you are definitely in shambles right now. But I've already looked at my comments, and people are going back and commenting on the old short I made about Nick Saban. Old short, I mean like it was a week old. And I already see the Georgia fans saying, yeah. The whole SEC's like, yeah. And myself, guess who I picked to win the SEC in 2024? I picked Ole Miss, baby. Hotty toddy. So, there is some good news. If you're an Ole Miss fan, you're a Georgia fan, maybe Missouri. Missouri's coming up in the SEC as well. No more Saban. Ooh. Nah, but for real, guys, I don't know what to title this video. I could title it Nick Saban Retires because, that would probably get the most amount of views because that's what people are searching for. I could say Nick Saban did invite me to his retirement party because I called his retirement early. And I also saw a lot of hate on that video being like, Nick Saban has 10 years left. Dude, you're coping. Everyone knew Nick Saban was getting old, but at least he's going to be living his life. Maybe he hops in the booth for ESPN or Fox as a commentator. A lot of people do that, but maybe he's just going to chill out. Maybe he's tired of it. Maybe he's done. Maybe whoa. This would be crazy. Now I'm making conspiracies about this thing. What if Nick Saban takes a year off retirement, and although he's going to be 73 and says, you know what? I need to get my rings in the NFL. Because we all know that didn't work. Nick Saban with the Miami Dolphins. Nick Saban failed in the NFL. But what if he goes back? What if him and Harbaugh both go back? Because everyone's talking about Harbaugh. He's going to leave Michigan. They have the scandal right now. They're going to get sanctions in the offseason. I do believe that. That is more believable. But this coaching carousel is just getting started. And Alabama already had a lot of people hit the transfer portal right after the national championship. But of course, we thought they're going to reload. But are more players going to hit the portal in this wave 1 or even wave 2 of the transfer portal? Oh my gosh. This next college football season, first of all, we're not going to have Saban. We're going to have completely new conferences with the Power 4. I mean, I'm an Oregonian. I go to Oregon State University. We're not even in a conference. We are going to be playing a 6-game schedule of Mountain West teams here in Corvallis. That's going to be great. And then you have Oregon in the Big Ten. And then you have Oklahoma and Texas in the SEC. Oklahoma's not going to have a great next year, guys. Oklahoma's going to have 8 wins. I'm sorry. Texas will do a lot better. Their recruiting was insane. I actually like I like what Sark's doing. I like what Sark's doing with Texas, his recruiting. They're going to have Quinn Ewers again, not Arch Manning, like a lot of us hoped. A lot of us hoped that Ewers was going to the NFL, and we're going to have Arch Manning. We're going to have all that. But I'm just blabbering on. The point of the story is that Nick Saban is done. What are you guys going to do? Bama fans, are you going to cry about it? Georgia fans, you're like, yes, finally. Maybe some new teams could actually win in the SEC besides Alabama, Georgia, and then that one-off year in 2019 when Joe Burrow just had that whole shiesty in one. Come on, give me someone else. It's going to be Ole Miss's year. That's what I'm summing it up to. I know I got a lot of Ole Miss subscribers that tuned in for my last video about them, so, go drop a hottie toddy in the comments. I still want to come to the SIP, but that's all the blabbering I got on. You guys can see my full background here, because I normally don't do videos like this. Got some, wait, there's my beaver helmet, there's my beaver helmet. But yeah, seriously, guys, so I can stare at your eyes in this camera like I do in all my shorts like this, or I could look down here. What do you want? To be honest, I would rather stare in your soul, but we're done. See, I'm 7 minutes. I got to put this video up right now. Every other YouTuber's probably posting it at this exact second. They're like, whoa, I'm a small channel trying to grow. What am I doing? All right. Anyways, I'm going to give my normal outro. If you're new, make sure to subscribe. Not for this live kind of content. Maybe I'll do it more if you guys like it. But I do structured sort of videos about college football, like a top 5. That's what I'm doing in the off season. I'll do the rise of specific programs. Like, let's say a program's doing well. I did a video on Arizona. Picks throughout the season. Obviously, it's not. But I do a whole lot of different sort of content, less live stuff, but more structured. And I'm sure you guys will like it, so check it out. Make sure to subscribe. I do YouTube shorts every single day. Very entertaining. I know you guys love that. I've been Saturday Shenanigans, your home for unfiltered college football content. And if you're new, make sure to subscribe and join the best family. Boom. Shane.